did not know right from wrong. Somebody tried to preach the gospel to me. I didn't listen. I fell down on my knees. I was just a foolish person at that time. Did not know what it meant. When Christ touched me, there was a change in my soul that made me feel whole, oh baby. It took all my fears away. I have never felt nothing like that before. Please give me some more. When you have faith in yourself, Jesus will be there to turn your life around, oh baby. I need to survive this world. It's a journey we all must take along.
Hello. Welcome to Your Chance. If you haven't had a chance, this is your chance to speak about the things that goes on in your world and the world around you. So we are giving you that chance. So and right now we want to introduce us. And to my left is
Latasha.
Terry.
Trina. I was wondering where you gonna go.
Because I'm looking at something and it's sidetracking me. That's what it was. You know, I can't work without seeing something, so I feel strange right now, you know. But anyway, yeah, so, you know, if anything that's going on in your life right now, you know, you never had a chance to express yourself or get it out. Because I remember back in my day, boy, I always wanted to say something, but just couldn't say it to the right person or let the people around the world hear what you have to say, you know. But right now, we glad to be back with you, you know, to bring you up on some things that's going on.
It's been a nice little minute.
Yeah, it's been a nice little minute. And just so that if some of you can't stay with us all the way throughout the show, we just wanted to let you know that July the 22nd, we will not be here. I'll be somewhere else, out of town. So, so we're gonna start off with.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
We want to discuss a little about the 15-year-old boy who was stabbed to death by 5 men. What had happened was they were gang related in the Bronx. It was gang related. And they thought that, well, they didn't think. It was a young man who ended up having a sex tape with one of the gang members' sister. And I guess ended up putting the tape out. And so they were trying to retaliate against that and ended up pulling Junior into their building. It's all on videotape. Stabbing him with 2 machetes and 3 knives. These was 5 grown men, even though 8 people got charged in this matter. They mistaked him for somebody else. So he died, you know what I'm saying, because he was mistaken for somebody else, even though it's wrong, period. Mm-hmm. And then what was even more disturbing about the incident is that people recorded the video, but nobody helped. This is a kid getting pulled in by 5 men with machetes and knives, and y'all were able to get all of this on tape, but nobody helped.
Stepped in and helped. They every last one of them should have went to jail.
Like, it's people around and everything, like nobody tried to help or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. So reason why we bringing this to you, because, you know, like she said, some of you probably haven't heard about it. And, you know, it's awareness of what's going on, you know, because every time something starts somewhere else, it wind up coming here or somewhere else. And it's like people, it's almost like that movie called The Purge.
Oh, I hate that movie.
They're supposed to be coming out with another one, too.
I mean, but, you know, that's how the world
It's about to be like that in
right, the way it's going, because there's not enough cops out here, and if it is, they not trying to get involved. They come after the effect, after everything that happened. So but yeah, I feel like. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Was you done?
Oh no, I was done.
Yeah, so the moral to that story is that, people need to really stop getting so upset about little things, and taking it out of proportion. Now, I mean, we don't know if these people was drinking on drugs or what, or if they was caught themselves in their right mind. That's even worse, But a
No, they
15-year-old,
were gang
mad.
members.
Yeah, they was gang members. That was his
One
sister?
one of the gang members'
I think it's his
sisters.
sister.
It was like
So you know how that is.
one of the gang members' sisters.
the
Yeah.
gang members. Somebody from their gang. Their sister was messing around with a boy who made a sex tape of her.
Right.
And I guess they put it out. So they thought that Junior was the dude that put the sex tape out.
And they look
But it was
so much alike. Like if the image of them,
You talking about the guy who actually put the tape out, and the
the,
one who got
the
killed?
ones that actually did it, the boy that recorded it, and then the one that got killed, they look so much alike.
Oh wow.
It's crazy.
I mean, and then people should realize that we do have lookalikes out here. So I don't even know why they want to even go that way and do that. But
I'm just glad they all got caught. You do crimes like that, especially to minor children. You know what I'm saying? Like I get the videos wrong, but kids are gonna be kids, and they're gonna do things, and they're gonna, you know what I'm saying, make mistakes like any other human being. But that wasn't no reason for them to kill that boy like they did. Machetes and knives and stuff. He was only 15, so I'm just glad that they caught them all, and they are all in jail because they deserve worse than that.
That's crazy.
Oh.
And it's
we're
like
not being
why nobody never stop and help,
All right.
like everybody afraid they might get, I guess they might get hurt or whatever, but if you make a sacrifice to help somebody else, then that's out of that's you made me forget what I was about to say.
I'm sorry.
I forgot what I was
Mike
about to
can't
say.
hear us. I'm sorry. But so this 15-year-old getting killed, that is horrible. So they gonna have to be in jail and think about the wrong that they did. They gotta live with this for the rest of their life, and I hope they do get life.
I hope the people who actually stabbed him get death penalty. I don't know if that's what's going on in New York.
I don't think they do that here.
But they was in New York,
Oh yeah,
the Bronx.
yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about.
So I don't know, but I hope that it definitely is some years put on it, some life for all of them, anybody that was involved, because that's not right.
And people just need to calm down and stop being upset over everything, because for them to take a sex tape of that girl, she had to participate in it. So where's the fault at in that?
She probably didn't know it was
They
being
was gonna put it
videotaped.
out, or let alone put it out.
And she probably didn't know she was being videotaped. Yeah.
And then that's another thing, how people do anything just to receive ratings.
Yeah, sounds about right. People want fame, or they want,
They
that
want
popularity
fast fame,
and stuff like
fast
that.
fame or whatever. Yeah. That's kind of crazy. And stuff.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. But moving on to a lighter note that's not so heavy.
Well, we did have a heavy one, but another heavy one, but we don't think we should throw that on y'all right now, right?
Are you sure? Did they talk about the details? More
Probably
so
not.
about like how he wasn't even supposed to be sworn in.
No, I don't think they talked about the details. We can do a little short part of it.
Okay. Well, just to bring you guys to another note of something else that's going on in the world too, a East Pittsburgh police officer killed a 17-year-old by the name of Antoine Rose, who was unarmed. Now, the reason why I decided to bring this up because we already know people talked about it, but we just wanted to let people know that, you know, it's a lot of things wrong with that situation as well. The witnesses says that the young man put his hands up, you know what I'm saying, looked at the officer and then ran away. The officer said that the young man reached in his pocket and it looked like he pulled something out and then he ran away. That's why he shot him. But later on when they asked him, well, what happened, he said he don't recall, he don't remember. He don't remember seeing the boy with any gun or anything. Then, to top it off, he was sworn into the police department just hours before Antoine Rose was killed. Before he even killed somebody, he was just sworn into the police department. So you haven't even been an officer for a day, and you done already took it upon yourself to take somebody's life, a kid life at that. And then he had a history of abuse of authority and a pattern. And they knew this in his record. So they said he shouldn't even been sworn in at all.
Right.
So if the proper precautions was even taken, Antoine Rose would even have his life right now. So the reason why they got stopped and pulled over was because it was a robbery? I believe it was a robbery in the area, and you know, they stopped the car. It turned out that the dude that did the boy that did rob was in the car. But the other two was innocent. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate that he lost his life over, you know what I'm saying, something that could have been actually over something so small of a hideous crime, or, you know what I'm saying, shooting and all that stuff like that. It's just, so.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So that whole department should get
investigated.
Because it's like, is this your relative? You getting your relative in? You know how you look over stuff just to get your relative in? So that whole department needs to be investigated. That's crazy.
Yeah, because he wasn't properly looked into.
I think now they should make the training a little longer. You know, just to make sure it should be more stuff added to the training, like far as emotion, like your mindset. Like if something like they just should put like these type of scenarios in the training to see where your mindset is. Yeah, see how you handle it.
Because a lot of them been bullied before and been hurt. You know, they just been bullied and they say, I'm going to become a cop so I can have power and do this and do that. And then they come on and the first thing they want to do is, you know, hurt somebody, you know. And then so they can show their power because they got a gun behind them, you know. And so they need to go back and find out their background as far as friends, teachers, parents, all of that. So we'll know the other side. But then you do got people that just stick with them no matter if they right or wrong. So it doesn't really matter.
You got people that'll take it to the grave right with them.
Right. Yeah, they'll take it right to the grave, right with them. There we go. I can fix me. I feel safe now on my team now. But anyway, yeah, so, you know, and then the cops, like, you know, they think they so powerful, but they really scared, you know. The majority of them are scared, you know. They just feel brave like that, you know. Yeah.
I think that would be cool to have little obstacles like that in the training.
Well, we really do need it, you know. And then a lot of people, they don't listen. It's hard to listen to the cops because they not doing right. And then it's hard to listen to your own people because your parents, a lot of parents is not doing right. And the kids are seeing these. There's a lot of kids out here that could cuss in front of their parents. They could tell their parents to go sit their blank butt down, you know. I'm serious, like, you know, and they look at them and go and do that too, you know, and you can see the fear in them, like, you know, and that's really crazy and stuff. You know, and what it is that, you know, it's like it's not too many people out here that, you know, could be a family with their kids because they too busy trying to be their friend, you know. So you can't trust your parents practically because they say one thing but they do another thing, you know. You know, don't do this, but then they do it. Don't go there, but they go. You know, and they can't trust the cops. I mean, so who they trusting? These gang members out here that gives them money, and you know, and just tell them you can do what you want to do. We got your back. We got your back. And they actually think they could go out here and just do whatever they want to do. You know, they could run red lights. They can kill somebody, and you know, and somebody got their back, right?
Yeah. I wonder, do they like sit down and talk to them before they? I wonder how it go.
What, with the gang member or the
No,
parents?
with the police.
Oh, with the
Like,
police.
when you become one, do they
I think,
like sit and ask
I
like, why do
think
you
they
want
go by friends, family. Like they pick their friends and family, or they
No,
okay
I just
them,
think
huh?
they treat the police field like any type of job now because they need so many policemen. Just like they hold the now
So
hire
they
and
just hire whoever.
come in, and if you can pass the physical part of it, you can be a police officer. Now it's not even a thing of you got to go to school for law enforcement. It's
Which
just, it's
it
a
should
regular,
be.
Oh, yeah,
it's a
it
regular
should
job.
be. Yeah, it
You
should
hear
be
about it all
like
the time. Well, the
college.
police is hiring now. You want to go down there and get a job? Yeah, all you gotta do is pass the physical
Oh, yeah,
part.
right? The physical part, and they do that for a minute. They'll pass that physical part, and then after they be there, then they hit that donut shop and the, you know,
What?
because then they get
Talking
fat
about?
and chubby. They can't go and chase you no more. They can't
That is
chase you.
so
Man,
myth.
what?
I never seen a police officer at a donut shop.
You ain't never seen police. I see police at the donut shop a lot, all the time. Go up to
God
Dunkin'
damn.
Donuts. You just go and sit in there. Have a 1 cup of coffee. I bet one gonna
I
come
don't
in.
drink coffee.
Well, drink something. And I bet you one gonna come in there before 20 minutes is out.
Like, how did that even come about? Like,
No, I'm just showing you that, you
Police
know,
officer
they
with
do
donuts
the
and
training,
coffee.
they go
That's
out,
they
and
thing.
as long as they can run and they can do this and do that, they're not doing the mental
no, that's
training.
after. We talking about the process of getting into
The field.
the field.
Yeah, I'm with you. They need to do the mental part. They just do the physical part of it. I'm
Yeah, they
saying
do.
the same thing.
But
Yeah, you
got
just
into donuts
went to,
and far
um,
left.
That they go to the donut shop.
Always do. You got to get in.
And they
detail.
gotta get their donuts before they go back to work.
But I want to say this. I'm not bashing the young mans or anything like that, but I really want to talk about these young ladies, these women's out here. You know, you have to you have to give respect where it's given, but when it comes to these young men's out here and stuff, these young women, y'all need to understand that y'all baby daddies, you know, when you have conflicts with them or something ain't going your way, you know, you ain't got to call the police on them. You know, I mean, it's stupid and crazy, you know. I mean, if they working, taking care of their babies, taking care of you, and, you know, providing and doing all of that, and then you get upset over something little that's nothing, and then, you know, maybe the guy want to put you out, or maybe the guy said, hey, get out of my face for a while or whatever, and you don't want to leave, but then yet you want to show that you got power by calling the police on them. That's stupid and crazy. It's enough that our guys are going to jail for nothing. It's enough that they're getting harassed by the cops. It's enough that gang members are taking them in and leading them the wrong way. It's enough that, they just trying to get their mental mind right, and, all they want is a good woman by their side to believe and trust in them, So you young ladies out here, you out here doing your thing, acting wildish and listening to other women who ain't got nobody, don't even have a man or a boyfriend or anything, and then you sitting over here destroying your life over some bull crap. I mean, it's just messed up that, these young ladies is out here sending our young men to jail So it's like I feel sorry for them. It's like they don't have it. Either way it goes, it's just our men just don't have it. You know, it's
like
just bad.
win lose situation. It's like they battling. They gotta battle.
They gotta battle everything.
Home and battle outside.
It's just tough to be a young black man. Period. Right now, you know.
And then you just, like you said, you do have the women who, some women, some girls, whatever you want to call them, who just very, very petty, into drama, and just gotta have it their way. And because it's not going their way, then at the end of the day, you want to cause havoc to somebody who's actually out here doing what they supposed to be doing and actually making, you know what I'm saying, moves and making ways that they supposed to, and they not in the streets and they not doing this. I feel like those men get it the hardest.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Versus I think these women want somebody who gonna beat them up all day, who gonna cheat all day, who not working, living off of them. You know what I'm saying? They treat them like kings.
Right, it's crazy. But then you got these young girls. They really, you know, they never had a. Some of them never had a man that treat them good and give them things. And then when you got friends and family members that got kids, 2 or 3 kids, and none of the baby daddies is around, then it's like they probably get jealous or about that person who got somebody, and then they want to, you know, get into their business. And now this person thinking like, oh, well, yeah, I got my man, and he taking care of me, he taking care of his baby and stuff like that. But it's getting in their head what the women's are telling them, and then they want to mess their good thing up, and then they're going to be on the sideline with the rest of them baby mamas, and you know what I'm saying?
I think it's more of they don't know how to treat, like,
it's a generation curse. They going
by what's on TV,
and they going by their family situations and their friends.
I mean, it's all in how you grow up. But then too, how you grow up, if you ain't had that, you would think your mentality like, oh, well, I ain't had this, but I want my child to have something that I didn't have.
Okay,
so you would think you would change the situation, and instead of just going in that same direction you were brought up in. Like,
okay, but the thing is too, though, you know, you got this man, he working. Now he lose his job because he got to go to jail for some bull crap, you know, for a while until he could prove himself. And now you out here, where he at? I want him. Oh, I want to see him and all this mess. What kind of crap is that?
It's crazy.
And then you be like, well, you gonna have to take care of my baby. You gonna have to. My baby need this. My baby need. How can a baby get that if you got him in jail, right?
That's true. Yeah, and then it's another thing too that's such a big problem is that women use the children as a pawn. Mm-hmm. Like, the kids are a big pawn now. Oh, if you don't do this, then you can't see my baby. Give me my baby back, or everything like that. And the only thing that you're doing is causing havoc for yourself, because the more you keep doing that, the more that dude gonna draw back. And at the end of the day, I have no problem saying that I can understand why a lot of these guys draw back from these women. Because the strain that y'all put on them about these kids, and when they trying to see their kids, and when they trying to do what they got to do, you know what I'm saying? And everybody always say, well, go down to the courts, go down to the courts. Well, sometimes the courts is not always for every guy.
Right.
And the courts do not always make the best decision. You know what I'm saying? So you can go down to the court all you want to and everything like that, but at the end of the day, it starts with a woman. At the end of the day, you have kids, and you had kids by the person that you had them with. If that person is trying to be a father and they're actually trying to be there, stop making it hard.
Yes, because there's people out here that wish they was in your shoes, and you sitting up here messing up a good thing that you have.
Right.
I mean, it's a lot of them out here right now today doing this, you know. I mean, I personally know this for a fact. And it's crazy.
But can't you get a lawyer to help you out with that stuff?
Yeah, they can get that, but I'm talking about we need to get in these young kids' head and these young girls' mind. What about the ones who get mad at the daddy and then keep the baby away from everybody in the family? You know what I'm saying? Keep it away from the grandmama, the sisters, the brothers, the cousins, the auntie. Like they the only one got a family that could keep this baby. You know what I'm saying? Now this child gonna grow up.
Well, majority of the time.
This child gonna grow up and gonna be and not know the other side of the family because the mama being done.
Well, majority of the time is always the mother's side, period. Like, it's hardly it's rare that you get the dad and his side of the family. You know what I'm saying?
To do what?
To just help out, get them, and this and that. It's always one-sided family
Yeah,
majority
but
of
I'm
the time.
saying that's what I'm saying. Like when they get upset with the guy, it seems like they take it out on the whole family and don't want the whole.
Because that side of the family usually don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, the dad side of the family usually don't be like, can I give my nephew, my niece, my, you know,
Right, okay.
they it's majority of the mom's
just let it
side
be.
that's more involved than the dad family, the dad side. I don't know. Am I? You get what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I get what
I
you're
get
saying
it.
because
I
that's
get it
that's I wouldn't say that that's how I be because at the end of the day I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? If I into it with you, you know what I'm
wouldn't
saying? That got
stop
nothing to
it.
do with anything. But
Right.
yeah, you right because I'm definitely not calling the other side of your family to ask them, excuse me, would you like to see your. I don't do that if we on good terms because that is none
Right,
of my
they
business. I
just
should not
come
be
in,
calling you. If
right,
you
you
want to
come
see
in.
if you want to see your grandkid, your kid, or whatever
Your
it is,
niece
then
and
you will
nephew
call me.
coming, yeah, right.
But the only person that I have an obligation to go to is the child parent. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel that too. You know what I'm saying? So, but just the pettiness, the petty baby mama, the bitter baby mama, they don't want to see you with nobody else. So now you can't see your kids, or you doing this and doing that over there, and now you can't see your kids. It's just like y'all gotta hang it up.
Right.
It's getting old.
You gotta move on, especially when you out having your own relationships and got millions of people around the kids, and at the end of the day, daddy can't see the kids because of this, or you know what I'm saying? It's just be like y'all are very bitter.
Well, yeah, 'cause that just make me feel like I don't even think I would want to. I probably wouldn't even want to have nothing to do with them. I just have to wait till the baby grow up, and then when the baby want to come and see the person, then then that's when you deal with when they get grown. I mean, if you gotta play some
Petty.
stupid games and stuff. But yeah, but I just hope that we have a lot of smart young women out here that can look beyond all of that dumb stuff, And these mans, I hope, these young mans, just continue to grow up and have respect for women, because we do have some good young mans out here that's, trying to break that generation curse, So glad I got that one out.
But you
'Cause
got
I
that
was waiting
out.
on that one. I was so
So how
mad.
about can a person? Do you think a person that does not smoke can have a healthy relationship with a person that does smoke?
You have to be really in love.
I don't like the smell of it. I don't like it lingering around. And then, when you kiss somebody and you taste the cigarettes, like,
Nah, especially when they like this. Hey, baby,
I
what's your name?
and then that breath, like, mixed with everything.
I think people really don't understand that cigarette smokes and everything really leaves a bad smelling breath smell. Like
Especially if you drink coffee too. Ooh.
it's just
It gets in your clothes. It gets in your hair. It gets.
It
Well,
causes
that
money
cigarettes
problems.
and liquor, all of that is about clean together, because that liquor too get in you.
Well, not
Nah,
necessarily
yeah,
because
the
I mean I
liquor.
feel like drinking is something different. It's no smell to it, and it's not
don't
not
linger.
irritating how
can't- no,
smoking is.
I'm
but-
not gonna go with y'all on that part, because sometimes you drink a little liquor, sometimes you drink it. So of course y'all ain't
I
gonna
do
say
not
nothing
drink.
negative about it. No, it's smelly, and a person could get a contact and get high off of it.
You
Just like
are
they
the
can
only
get
person
high
I
off
have
of a
ever
cigarette
in my
and a
life.
cigar.
You are the only person I have ever in my life ever said. I'm
I
getting a
get high
contact
off.
from y'all drinking because I smell it. You are the only person I have ever met that have ever said that. And
'Cause
I
I
know a
don't-
lot of people who don't drink.
Because I don't drink or anything, but when you be around, yes, it gets in your body. It makes you want to throw up. It makes you just get high. You be all drowsy. Yeah, and the cigars and cigarettes do that too to you. You know that stuff gets you high too.
That's what we're talking about.
But yeah, but no, as far as like a man and a woman, like if a person would have to be really, really in love with them, but don't let them get mad at them though, because once they get mad, they're gonna like, your breath stink. Get out of my face with that smoke.
Now you gotta go
It's all in
outside.
my
You
head.
can't smoke in the house.
Right.
Or,
I feel, yeah,
Wait,
it's
and
a
then you be
compromise.
like, I never went outside before. Well, I gotta go out now.
I feel like it should be a compromise with that anyway. If you was somebody that smoked and you know I don't smoke and I don't like smoking, I think you should at least have a designated area. Like go outside or, you know what I'm saying, stand in the hallway, down in the basement or something like that. You should have a designated place. Like I don't think you should be all over the house with it.
should
Oh
a
my
person
God.
that don't smoke date a smoker?
If it's a big deal for you to not have somebody that smokes, then no, you shouldn't.
Oh my God, guess what I just saw today? When I came back home, this car was on a busy street. He pulled over. The girl got out. She left the door wide open. That's how you know. You know, if she had to shut the door, I wouldn't have paid no attention. She left the door wide open. The guy sitting in the car like this. He got his arm up and he doing like this, right?
Smoking a
And
cigarette.
she out the car by the door and she just. Now it's hot. I got the air conditioner on, so I know she's sweating and he just like this. 'Cause probably he can't get no air.
See, that's what
I
I
ain't
was
lying, I
like.
swear
You
to
can
God.
walk the rest of the way.
But no, we were saying that's how bad you need a cigarette. She was
That's
actually out
crazy.
there
It's
smoking
too hot.
and smoking. She had her
to-
booty shorts on and everything.
No.
She was just. At first, I didn't know if she was
Smoking
trying to,
too hot?
draw attention and stuff. But then I seen the cigarette.
No.
She was just smoking.
These people got it bad when it comes to smoking.
This was
Because
too bad.
I can tell you one thing, like it is truly an addiction. Because me working at the plant when it was super cold, and I mean like below, these people was going out there on break, and they was bundled up. I mean like the only thing that was out was their mouth. So they can smoke their cigarette. But they're so cold. They was out there so cold, like no eyes. Their eyes was covered up. It was like they all had masks on, scarves on, everything. But they mouth, they was just out there puffing
know
in
what
the way.
I
And
would've
I'm just
done?
like, it's
You know what?
below zero. What are
You
y'all
know what?
doing?
You know what I would have did? I would have went out there. I mean, you was already out there. You saw. I would have went over there to him and did like this. Cause you know it's cold. You gonna if you just blow in the cold air, you gonna that smoke gonna come out from the air from the wind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just would have been. I'm not smoking, but you know how you do like this and then you just blow it.
I just
I wouldn't be
couldn't
out
do
there.
nothing, but I just laughed on my way out to my car. I just
So
laughed.
that just shows
'Cause it's
you-
just like it was that serious for y'all to really need a cigarette. And I get it. Sometimes it calms people down, but you ready to freeze for that cigarette?
Yeah, that's messed up. That just shows you how addicted it is, you know. And they kind of like almost like now tell you it kills you, you know. So that's, you know, it's so many things that are addicted, like Pepsi. Pepsi could be addicted.
I
you
never.
know.
I can't
Daddy-
even drink Pepsi or
Daddy
Coca-Cola.
drink
Ever
Pepsi
since
all
I
day.
seen that video where it clinked the whole car,
But no, that was Coca-Cola.
it clinked the whole rust from a
That
car.
wasn't Pepsi though.
I would never.
Yeah, but you know, it's just so many things. This is what I don't want y'all to be doing. I want y'all to stop, and that's with the hookah, because I believe the hookah has something in it too.
Well, they got
Yeah,
the
call it.
tobacco and the non-tobacco.
Caller, you're on. No, they hung up. Go ahead. You said what?
Yeah,
They got the non-tobacco hookahs, where it's just fruit or whatever, I think. And then they got the tobacco. It's two different ones.
I don't care. Y'all gonna eventually y'all gonna realize that that's gonna have some kind of effect on your inside too. You know, I mean, putting anything in your body like that is gonna be harmful. You know what I'm saying?
I don't do it no
I don't
more.
do it.
It was just a thing. It was hot and everybody was doing it. It was fun. I never knew how to do it anyway. I don't know how to smoke, so
Everybody following
I
what
never.
everybody do?
I don't know how to smoke, so I don't even know how to inhale it anyway. I never did it the correct way. It was just like take a puff and then let
that's
it
what I
out.
want
Right.
to do. You inhale it like you doing weed or when you
What?
smoke
Some-
weed or smoking.
Some
cigarette.
people do use weed with it.
Like,
but-
do they make it come out of their nose too? Because if they do, then have you
I mean,
seen
if you
anybody
know how
blow
to
out
do
their
it out of
nose?
your nose, then you do it out of your nose.
No, they have to, and then it'll come out your nose.
If you know how to do that, yeah.
I know I'm saying you seen people do
Yeah, I
hookah
seen
and it
people.
come out their nose.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, no, hookah, no.
Right. Yeah.
I don't think I seen hookah.
You just
do
see
that.
them, and then it just the smoke come out of their mouth, right?
Yeah, I ain't never seen it come out their nose because it's not really.
Okay. Do you swallow it or you just
What?
do you sip it up the hookah and it stays in your mouth and then you blow
You
it
don't
out, or do you swallow it?
No, you don't swallow
You
it.
don't swallow it.
No.
Are you trying to try hookah?
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not
I
trying
ain't
to try no
answer this call.
hookah.
Caller, you're on the air. Welcome to your chance.
Hi.
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 Oh, turn your TV down. Turn your TV
My
down.
name is Francis.
Hi, Brandis. Turn your TV down.
My dad name is Brandon, and this last time a long time ago, I saw him come. I went over to his house a long time ago, and then I saw this cigarette thing that you're supposed to light up, that you put on your cigarette, and then I saw it on the couch at the end of the couch.
They did what at the end of the couch?
It was like smoking.
Whose house was this?
My dad's house.
Oh.
Did you tell him to put it out around you?
I was nervous to ask.
You was nervous to ask. You should have just said it. You should have said, that's not right to have that out while I'm around. That's not so good to have that around, you know. And then,
Yeah.
you know, he probably would have put it up, and then you wouldn't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What? Give her a bucket for being in this.
A butt whooping for being
Oh,
in
butt
this business.
Oh, yeah. Well,
So you don't like the smoking?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
So how would you tell your dad what you don't like about it? Like how
she
would
said
like
she
what
was
would you
scared
say?
to say it.
Well, I say that it smells disgusting, and I really don't like it, and it can make your lungs turn black.
Right, and kill you. Okay,
Yeah.
you know what? You could say it like this. You could say, Dad, I love you, and I don't want you to die from smoking this cigarette, and I don't want to get sick from smelling it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have an echo. We have an echo somewhere.
Our echo is hilarious.
He is. Oh,
Sorry, he said he's not an echo.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
But thank you for calling, young
Okay,
lady
here it is,
Brandis.
That was
Bye,
a
Mom.
good. You know what? She said hi.
Hi.
You know what? That was a good idea because it's a lot of kids out here that be around people that smoke and they don't know what to say because they tell them to go sit your butt down, stay out of grown folks' business. And then, you know, and that's not right. You know what? And really, yeah, I'm talking to you who are the smokers out there. You know that's not right. You don't do that around your kids. I mean, take your habit somewhere else. Have respect for others, you know? I know you pay the bills in that house, but still have respect for others, you know? And I'm
They said people that do the secondhand smoke, they
Kill.
get worse. They get
It's
worse
worse than the people who actually do it.
right. So see, you killing your loved ones and don't even know it.
Wait, the non-smokers or the smokers?
Non-smokers got to go outside.
Somebody
Apparently. They don't
say-
pay no bills,
So the non-smokers,
and they don't work.
So the
wait a minute.
non-smokers, you
So
ain't
the
paying
head
no
of the
bills. You gotta
house
get out the
say,
house.
I'm finna smoke, so everybody else get out the
Well,
house
I
until
gotta
I'm
go
done.
outside.
And then don't come back in until it air out, huh?
That's what
Stick
that
your
man
head out
should have
the
did
window.
instead of pulling over. I ain't pulling over in no hot weather
Stick
for
your
you to
head out
smoke.
the
Stick
window.
your head out the
Stick
window.
your head out the window. You need a cigarette at best. Stick your head out there.
Stick your neck out. Long neck.
I didn't mug. I gotta suffer because you gotta puff.
What? You better puff it while we passing.
You better come up. You better. Okay, I need some water. I'm about to choke. Excuse me.
All right. You good? You crying too? Y'all both crying. Was that funny?
Oh
That
man.
was too funny. Oh my God. That was too funny.
She really busted out in tears. Puff pants.
Oh my God. I got choked and that was crazy. That was too much. I had
wow,
it rolling
that's
on that
funny.
one. Now, see, y'all got all the smoking people hate y'all right now.
Yeah, they don't like us right now.
We
'cause
just
they-
looking out
'cause
for
look,
y'all health. We want y'all to
Hey,
be
look.
healthy for summer 18.
All the smokers and the non-smokers in the same house watching the show talking about some babe. You gonna go outside?
I'm paying the bill.
I pay the bills. You gonna go outside?
Oh, you got next month rent? All right, I gotta say you gonna pay
I
next month rent.
guess you gotta get a job
That's
now.
right, and them women don't know what they talking about on their show. Don't be paying no attention to them. When it comes to my cigarette, you better leave me alone. And them
Man, they take that serious too.
They do, cause they go through a box a day.
Oh,
Man,
they
ain't
high.
that
I found
crazy?
out- oh my God, I found out they was real high and stuff.
Yeah, I worked
you
at
know.
Walmart. Them people used to come in there crazy. Excuse me, can I get 3 packs of the Newports? They all out, sir.
Ain't this crazy? Cause you
You got my money you owe me. Nah. Turn around, I got a pack of cigarettes. Where you get that one?
The cigarette, it depends on which ones you buy too, cause they be so high, like they be like $7 a box, and they be in there just going off. I guess $7 ain't a lot, but it's a lot for
That's a
cigarettes.
lot.
When you go through a box a day or 2 boxes a day,
$7
But you know what?
every
that is,
day.
That is kind of bad. Yeah, because
That's a lot of money.
that's a lot of nicotine.
I think when I was young and I first tried to smoke cigarette, I think the cigarette was $1 something. You know.
Well, you can get a Lucy.
No.
No,
This
they
was
can't.
a pack. No, this
You
was
can
a
still.
pack.
I
You
thought
can
they
still get
banned
'em.
Lucy.
It's illegal, but you can't. You're
No,
not
this
supposed to.
was
They
a
still
pack.
sell Lucy's.
And yeah, around 14,
But
15,
then
I was trying to smoke.
$1
It was
Lucy a
14.
day.
I mean, $1 something.
They might have
It's
went. They
seven
went up on
something
everything.
now.
It might be $1.70
What?
for a Lucy.
Oh, yeah, because the whole pack is like
Might as well just buy the whole
$7
pack
or something
then.
like that, you know.
Maybe somebody only got $1.
And see, and wait a minute, we didn't
Not the 70
get on the
cents.
cigar and
Just
stuff. I
$1.
knew 2 people in my life that smoked cigars.
See, I don't
oh
think
my
cigars
God.
that bad.
Oh, that is the worst. Oh my God.
Oh Lord Jesus!
That's the worst.
He
the
came
cigar.
back
Oh my
sweating.
God, and I smell it. See, I done
Oh
got a
my
contact.
God!
Somebody just walked in the studio and I got a contact. He didn't stay out there. He didn't stay out there long enough to let it, air out. But anyway, yeah, but the cigar is even worse. I mean, I don't think it really like clean to you like the cigarettes do, but
I like
it's
cigars.
just as bad. you
Cigars
know.
and Henny.
I just like how they be so cool with it, like and they do this pop it, bite
Cigars
it,
and
the tip
Henny.
off.
Cigars and Henny.
Yo, did y'all know they bite the tip off?
We don't
and-
smoke
I'm not
cigars.
a-
No, this is a cigar.
I said we don't.
I
smoke
chop
cigarettes.
it.
I ain't
No, she
talking about
not.
rolling no blunt.
Come on, cigars.
I know what a roll of blunt. I used to do that. I don't do none of that stuff no
Lord.
more.
That's even what was I don't want to say I heard something on the news. I might have heard something from somebody that the weed business is actually growing and getting way bigger here.
Yeah, but they don't know what they don't know where this weed coming from. They don't know what
Everybody
they
got
putting in this weed. You know what I'm saying? See, the weed coming from somebody. Now, it's coming from somebody growing it. That's fine. When it get to the person who got it from them, they don't sprinkle something in it. Wait, hold up. And then when it get to them, to the base, the people at the base, they don't sprinkle something in it because they want to have you coming back.
This is the same with your pork chops.
You said the same with your pork chop. What? I said, what with your pork chop?
Yeah,
Everything is
Touched
getting
by
touched
something.
and
Right.
tampered with.
That's why you
Yeah.
have to pray over everything. Not just your food, over your joint, your cigarette. Matter of fact, pray that you don't catch cancer when you smoke cigarette. Yeah.
Pray over everything.
Pray over your drink, that you don't get drunk.
That
Pray
you
that you don't get
drunk.
poisoned.
I think. I ain't never heard that one, but I'm definitely
That
gonna
was
use
her-
it because this is not no wine, Jesus.
Right.
Have it ever turned into wine?
I'm waiting
Wait,
for
I'm
it.
waiting. Nah, Put your top on.
I don't pray for Jesus to turn my water into wine.
That's why I
was,
said put your top on. I
Why,
take you.
Jesus
that
drunk
was our,
wine?
that was our,
Jesus drunk wine.
I know.
They let us drink wine at the
At church and the communion.
They don't.
know.
They give
no,
us.
that
cranberry
wasn't
juice.
real wine. It's cranberry juice, but
I mean,
still.
regardless, it's how you think of it.
No. Some churches do get real wine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they starting that now.
Yeah, some churches do get real
Oh
wine.
yeah,
Well,
you know
they
some
need
churches starting to have beer too. You can drink beer. That's how they trying to get people
What
in their
church
church.
is this?
Right now, they trying to get people.
Daddy
it's not
probably
here,
like,
it's not here right
Google
now.
Bud,
No.
Bud Light.
Is it Bud Light or is it Budweiser? Budweiser or Bud Light? What church is that?
Don't put your daddy out like that. He definitely wouldn't go to
No,
the
my
church
daddy
and
wouldn't
drink
do
beer,
that.
you know.
He
but-
just thought
We
of it
just
because
talking.
beer
We
No,
is
just
something.
seriously though, they do. It's like two. It started off with one, and it's two, but it's not here nowhere here. I don't even think it's in this country, but they done started.
See,
off
other countries
having-
had the
they
cool
started off-
rules.
The cool.
It sound cool, but it's not.
But it's not, no.
You know,
no.
but and then they followers got big. You know.
Yeah, because they go
Well,
to church to get
apparently,
some
a lot of people jumping in the church
They
business
like,
for
oh,
money. So if you
I
want
can
some
drink
money, I guess that's
and
what you
learn
do.
about the Lord. Amen.
Right. Okay, but you know, far as them selling this weed, now I know they booming and things like this, but see, they not looking at it like. I mean, I'm quite sure it's helping some people with their illness, cause I can use it sometime, but I'm not, cause I don't want to slow me up and I don't want it to mess up my mind. But that's what they doing. They messing with people's minds.
Because
you know? I mean, it's
she
like,
grew hers on Basketball Wives.
Yeah, I'm
She
just trying to get this
got
money.
her own little store.
Man, you legit. We
but
just trying to
she
get this
already
money.
have money. Her dad is. I mean, her husband is a ball player and everything. Why would you want to go in that?
But I feel like that's a good
Why would
business.
you want to put your son in that business?
Would
like
you
that?
rather for your son to do it on his own, or would you rather for your
He-
son
he
to
wasn't
have
thinking about doing
a
that at
hand in the
all.
money?
But this young boy wasn't thinking about doing that at
How you
all.
know?
Because I watched the show.
You don't. She ain't never show her son, so how you know?
No, she did. You
Her-
better.
Well, this
watch
is
it.
the thing, though. The weed is the new day and age, and nowadays it's so accessible to everybody,
And it can get
even
you
children.
killed. And it can get
So at
you
the end of
killed.
the day, I would rather have my son have his hand in it when I know he doing it with me.
No, listen.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
she
And
said.
making
You
money
said- she said the
versus
same
him being
thing.
out here getting weed from somebody else and it's
yeah.
laced and it's not right weed.
She
You know what I'm
just
saying?
want to leave a legacy to them. She said, but the thing is that this boy could wind up using it, getting addicted from it, by smoking it behind closed doors, and it won't show until later. He could start giving it to people free, his friends, and this and that. Now he gonna get busted and go to jail. They gonna be watching out for all of that. You know? You understand what I'm saying? So it can get you in trouble a whole lot of ways. You understand what I'm saying?
It can get you in trouble, but
Yeah, how
that's
you
why I'm
use it.
saying, like, nowadays it's like she had the means to open up a business, and I would rather, instead of my son being out here getting it on his own from somebody that can possibly make it a worse thing, he can get laced or something, you know the weed is coming from a
And see,
place
that's
where
what I'm
you is.
saying. Like, TV makes stuff seem like you can do it, like it's legal.
Right.
You know, like
And it's
People
not.
looking
It's
at
not,
that like,
Well,
oh,
it
she
is like
opened
a
up her
nice
store.
medical.
I'm gonna open a music store.
right.
It's medical, no? It's legal.
but
Carla, you're on the air. Welcome to your chance.
Yeah, how you doing, ladies?
Fine.
Great.
How you doing?
All right. I just want to say they put more drugs and chemicals in our meat and our food than is being put on marijuana. I want to say that they're putting more drugs and chemicals and cigarettes than they're putting in our marijuana. I would say that marijuana is way more safe than alcohol. I mean, I would rather for a person, if they have chronic illness, for them to smoke marijuana than take these drugs that's making people heroin addicts like Norco, Oxycontin, etc. There's more drugs, more dangerous drugs being pushed out the pharmacy than it is for the people who got really high. I mean, I've never heard of nobody driving while under the influence of marijuana and
Yeah.
killing.
Driving while under the influence of marijuana.
I agree.
That's
I
true.
Really, I agree with you. I think that
And that's crazy.
the marijuana is better than liquor or drinking any kind of alcoholic beverage. You're right.
When we look at these opiates that if you go in there with a back pain, you go in and get your teeth pulled, they want to give you opiates. That's nothing a gateway to a heroin addiction. Those the people that no longer can get like Norcos or Vicodins or all these other Tylenol pills, etc., when they no longer can get the prescription from their doctor, you know what they're doing? They're going to the corner hustler who's selling heroin that's laced with fentanyl that's going to kill them.
Yeah.
So we have to I mean, we have to lay out our pros and cons. When people was getting ready to vote for Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, people kept saying, well, you got to pick from the lesser of two evils. My whole thing is why you got to pick some evils good.
Yeah.
You follow me?
Yeah.
So marijuana has, it's a proven fact that marijuana has medicinal purposes that is beneficial to cancer patients, beneficial to people with cataract, beneficial to people with glaucoma.
Yeah.
There's a lot of benefits with marijuana, and they've been knowing this for a long. As a matter of fact, marijuana was used to make clothes, make hats. They use them to make the ropes for the ankles for ship. They call it hemp. You got hemp oil that you can rub onto your skin around muscles that contain arthritis, etc., etc. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it. It ain't the use of it, it's the abuse of it.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's what we was talking about, the abuse of it. But you're right. When you put it like that, you correct. So we're going to take this other caller because we're running down on time.
I just got one question.
Okay.
Who's that church so I can go get me some beer?
You know what? You know what?
I ain't spreading
Get
that.
off our line. We got kids listening. They might want to attend that church.
So, ooh, mama, what church? Mama, what church, mama?
Thank
Say
you for
your
calling,
ABCs.
caller.
Yep.
I know
Welcome
my
to your chance,
ABC,
caller.
but- Oh, my bad.
You're on the air, caller.
You're welcome to
Hello,
you.
how you ladies?
I'm okay.
How are you ladies doing?
Oh, we doing
We're
fine.
great. How are you?
Okay, first of all, I want to say I smoke something. I don't condemn or condone marijuana, for this is personal choice. Okay, I've been watching you ladies, the other daughters, y'all come on. This is the first time calling.
Oh, okay.
I like to say one thing. Do y'all sing the theme song of this show or what? And I hang up and listen.
He said what?
Do y'all sing the theme song of the show?
My mom does.
Oh, yeah.
She could sing. Yep.
That's her song, her
Yeah,
words, her music, everything.
All right, you do good then. She does good.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank
Ask
you.
her to sing a hook.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Go ahead and sing a little hook. You got
Then I know right from wrong. Somebody tried to preach the gospel to me and I didn't listen. And I fell down on my knees. I was just a foolish person at that time. Didn't I know what it meant?
Yeah.
I was on the spot right there.
We taking all record deals.
call us. We
are the
daughter
managers.
Daughter
Right,
judge.
we are the
Y'all better
managers.
hurry up and get this together because
We want all money up front.
Whatever.
No money behind the doors. All contract got to be legit.
But thank you, caller, for being the first time calling in. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad I got to do that little part for you.
I'm glad you was on key and not messed
I
up,
know.
and your voice was
You
on.
know how
point,
you
'cause-
be off
because I didn't think about it. I just went and did it. But
Mhm.
I had to try to keep it in there, though. You know?
Hey, watch out now.
Right. But yeah, thanks for calling in, and yeah, and I'm not bashing weed and stuff because I hate to say this because my mama might be listening, but I smoked it when I was real young.
You getting a whooping when you get home.
I'm bashing it. I hate it.
I mean, no, I did, but I didn't know no better. See, that's why I did that song too, because it's things we do that we don't know no better, but we do them. That's why I'll try not to condemn people, and I try to look at the good and the bad through things because everybody go through something.
There's nothing wrong with getting a positive message out there that it's a health risk too. We not bashing. We just looking out for your health.
Yes.
It's all positive this way.
So don't forget those who just tuned in. We won't be here the rest of the July. I will be out of town. And I want you guys to enjoy your summer. I mean, because we having a hot one.
Keep
And
them
my birthday
kids
coming up.
hydrated.
Look at me. I can't even keep my hair right.
My birthday coming up. Happy birthday to me.
Well, keep the kids hydrated.
Oh yeah, Tasha's birthday coming up. It's July 15th. She,
Cancer.
she's getting older.
No, younger.
Younger.
Should be 35.
Don't tell my
Gotta
age,
tell her
girl.
age.
Should be 35.
I ain't been no 35.
Yes.
No, you putting age numbers on my age. You telling my age? Ugh.
Mama said you'd be 36. I ain't think you was that old. But you'll be
Well, anyway.
33. Should be
I'll be
33.
33.
Oh, guess what?
Where you get
Guess what?
36 from?
Guess what?
I don't know.
Guess what? I can hear the people out there saying happy birthday to you.
I don't.
Thank you. I love you.
All right, you guys have a good day. Enjoy the hot weather because it's hot out there, and other people who's not in the hot, enjoy that as well.
And thank you for watching Your Chance. Continue to watch us as we come in, and hopefully, I'll see you soon. Anything?
Peace, love, and soul.
Did not know right from wrong. Somebody tried to preach the gospel to me. I didn't listen. I fell down on my knees. I was just a foolish person at that time. Did not know what it meant. When Christ touched me, there was a change in my soul that made me feel whole, oh baby. It took all my fears away. I have never felt nothing like that before. Please give me some more. When you have faith in yourself, Jesus will be there to turn your life around, oh baby. I need to survive this world. It's a journey we all must take along to go home with the Lord. It's a journey we all must take along to go home with the Lord. When Jesus touched me for that very first time, it took me back in time, oh baby, before I was even born. He always had his hands on me, now I can see. He gave me a choice to come down to earth and preach the gospel to the world. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done.